Hi guys, this is Soul Talk with Sun. I just wanted to address some things that I've been thinking about. How um, a lot of us don't know how to forgive one another, and let's talk about the Gayle and Oprah situation. Did she make a mistake? Absolutely, absolutely, she made a mistake. But there's nothing she could do to take it back. We need to learn how to forgive one another. The ones we should be going after is the cops that's killing us, Andrew Zimmerman or whatever his name is. He's walking around like he don't have a care in the world. But we tend to just drag each other when we make a mistake. We need to learn how to forgive one another. And another thing, the R. Kelly, the Bill Cosby, the Michael Jackson. Where is it okay that we can wait 20 years to falsify or say something happened to us with no proof? I don't think that's fair. To be totally honest, between me and everybody else, it should be a law passed. If something was to happen, you have 48 hours to report it. Other than that, you shouldn't be able to just say somebody did something to you. Because if that's the case, then we could just say anybody did anything without any proof. Just hearsay. Where do we get off doing all of that? Because to be totally honest, why are we not charging the parents of these young girls for R. Kelly? Why are we not charging their parents for having them go with a grown man, and now he's in jail for something they said that he did? But we should charge the parents as well, because that's child endangerment. Because I'm telling you, I'm not letting my kid at no 17 and under go with no grown man nowhere unless I'm there. My mom would let us go nowhere without her. Only places we could go to my aunt's house, my aunt Sheila's house, my aunt Gayle's house, and my aunt. Um, that was about it. We couldn't go nowhere, especially as girls. We couldn't go nowhere and spend the night. That was a no. No spend the night. So we didn't even ask. But I don't understand, as a parent, how do you let your young child go on tour with a grown man without you being there? I don't get that. So if R. Kelly's being charged, their parents should be charged as well. And the Michael Jackson thing. Who lets their little kids spend the night at a grown man's house without them being there? If my kid want to go to Never Never Land, we all going to Never Never Land. That doesn't make any sense for us to just not blame the parents of things that's happening to our young children. They should be accused as well. They should be accused as well. We're not saying nothing about Elvis Presley marrying a 14-year-old girl. We're not saying anything about that. So the world is basically saying that without proof, you are guilty before you are guilty, and you have to prove yourself innocent. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. Y'all need to leave Gayle alone. Leave Oprah's best friend alone. She did it. It happened. It's done. Let's start going after the people that is killing our people. Let's go after them. Let's go after them. Let's go after the people that is not hiring us because our hair is too nappy or our hair is not straight enough. Let's go after them. Let's go after them. That's what we should do. It's getting dumb now. We still in that slave mentality. The white man can't do no wrong, but if we do something between each other, we just drag each other down. That's we need to start moving in a way where we can start forgiving one another and loving one another and caring for one another. It's dumb. It's really dumb, because I'm telling you, if somebody raped me, I'm not waiting 20 years to tell somebody that they did that to me. I'm not waiting 10 minutes. I'm telling right then and there. So if that was to happen to me, I'm telling right. And I know a lot of people's gonna say, well, you don't know what you would do if you was in that situation. Yes, I do. My mama taught me if somebody touched you in a way that you're not supposed to be touched, you tell her and let her deal with the consequences after she didn't kill them. That's why we couldn't go nowhere because my mom would not allow us to be in a situation where we can be harmed. And that's what of us a lot of parents we don't think about. If this situation happened to my child, what would I do? I'm sorry, my mama never had men walking in and out of our lives and doing all that extra. She was a woman of virtue. And I love my mom about that because she put her children first before her desires. And that's what a lot of mothers don't do. They put their desires first before they think about what could happen to their child. That's why molestation happens. Because we're thinking about our pleasures and not thinking about what could happen to our children with these men we don't know. A lot of us women, we know a man for 2 seconds and think we're in love. And now they're loving on our kids. And not in a good way. So I'm sorry if I'm offending a lot of people. I really don't care because if something wants to happen to my child and I could have prevented it, shame on me. I need to be dragged. I need to be dragged. I need to be dragged. So we need to stop blaming the accusers on why our kids is crazy and blame ourselves. Because I'm telling you again, I would never, never in a million years let my 14 or 15 or 13 or 11 or 12-year-old child go with a grown man on tour because I think that's going to help their singing career. Well, I guess we're going to be both singing backup. And I guess we both going to be on that tour bus. And I guess we both going to be in there learning the songs together because my baby ain't going nowhere without me. And my daughter right now, she has just turned 19 and she is a homebody. She doesn't have any children. And she's not thinking about, from what I know, she's not thinking about trying to be a mother at her age. This is the time to have fun, young ladies. When you become an adult from 18 and up, this is a time for you to really have fun and figure out who you are. And like I told my daughter all the time, I said, if you want to grow up fast, the fastest way to grow up is start being a woman. And to me, becoming a woman is when you decide to give up something that only one person can have one time, the first time. This is ridiculous how we blame our children's. Oh, he shouldn't have never touched my child. Well, you should have never had him over there. You should have never had them over there. You should have never had him in that situation. And with the Bill Cosby thing, some of the women said that he did it to them twice. Now, if a person put a roofie in my drink the first time, I'm going to know they're going to do it a second time. Why would I go over there twice and get roofied? You wanted to make sure that that's what it was? That doesn't make any sense. I remember my mom, we had some godparents, and they had asked if we could stay with them for the weekend, and we was in Clovis, New Mexico. And we begged our parents. I begged my mom. I was like, and all of us did, because there was 4 of us. Mom, can we go? 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 And she was like, I guess. But guess who was there? My mom. My mom didn't let us stay without her being there. So I was about maybe 6 or 7, and my godparent came, the lady, because I had a godmother and a godfather, and they was both married. Not gonna say their names. They rest in peace. They're both gone. But she came in the room out because they had a real big house. They didn't have any children of their own, and me and my mom was in the guest room. I was about 6 or 7, one of the guest rooms. And she came in there and she was like, oh, son can come sleep with me and my husband. And my mama go, absolutely not. She's fine right here. Now, why would I sleep with these people? Well, I'm 6 and 7. Why would I need to sleep with them? And I got a whole mama. And come to find out they was loonier than a loony bug. And maybe, and I'm not, maybe that's why they didn't have children. Because maybe the kid would have been a psychopath. But but they was kind of, loop-de-loo after we found out we was there only for a weekend and it felt like a year. Because it was just long and drawn out. It was a lot. Well, I'll tell you that story on another time. But we need to stop being bullies because someone made a mistake. Snoop, leave her alone. Yes, she made a mistake. Yes. 50 Cent, I'm sure both of y'all made mistakes that y'all wish y'all could take back. But wasn't y'all forgiven? Didn't whoever you did it to or whatever was done, didn't y'all get forgiven from those people? And if they didn't forgive you and you wanted them to forgive you, how did you feel? When you ask for someone's forgiveness and they're just like, no, because you just truly just made a mistake. You just made a mistake. So I hope that you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And, just think about it. Us as black people, we need to start learning to forgive one another when it's truly, truly, truly just a mistake of just being human. Sometimes we just don't think. Sometimes we just don't think. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, or whenever you're watching this. And I hope that we can forgive one another because it's really, really needed. Bye, guys.